Welcome back to Uproarious. I'm Rory, and today we're going to be covering the paired relaxation technique. This technique combines breathing and muscle tension and relaxation to bring calm in stressful situations, to set us up for the day, or to help us decompress from a stressful situation. First off, I do want to say this is a longer video, but you don't have to watch the whole thing every time. The exercise is meant to be done in pieces. We're just going through every single part together so that it's all in one place and people can find it easily. You can use the little tracker at the bottom to move to the section that you want to do that day. So if you're wanting to just do your legs or your arms or your face, you can skip just to that section and you don't have to go through the whole thing. First, let's talk about what paired relaxation is. Paired relaxation is using both breath control and muscle control to ground ourselves in the moment, to calm down our nerves and emotions, and to give us more control over how we are currently experiencing the world. Next, I want you to know that this exercise will require practice. If it doesn't work for you the first time, don't get discouraged. Keep trying it. This is because this exercise relies on us building neural pathways, which are basically trails in our brain that we can follow in the future when we need to calm down. So we're going to practice this first in situations where we're already calm and we don't have a lot of extra stressors going on, and then we'll be able to employ this skill later when we are upset or distressed in order to calm down more easily. Next, let's talk about why this works. Paired relaxation combines a breath exercise and a physical muscle control exercise to bring us back to center and to kind of override our brain's current emotional pathways. This is because if we have a very strong memory of something, in this case, this exercise, we're able to use that memory to override our current situation. And so we're kind of just building a hack that we can use in our brain where we go, oh, I need calm, I know how to reach that. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing before we dive into the exercise itself. Throughout the exercise, I'm going to ask for you to breathe in and then tense a specific muscle group. And then as you breathe out, relax that muscle group. This can be kind of a lot going on at once. So I'll go slow, which will mean that this takes longer. You can speed up the video if you want to, or you can just watch the portions that you want to work on that day. A lot of times people focus on just one smaller part, like doing their arms, forearms, wrists, and hands, or their legs, including their thighs, knees, calves, and feet. Or you might focus on just doing your chest and abdomen, or you might focus on doing your neck, your face, and the different muscle groups on your face. The next thing to keep in mind is even though this is designed for us to be able to do just parts of our body at a time, it really can be powerful to do your whole body. Personally, when I practiced this exercise in the early days, years ago, I practiced doing the entire exercise, including every muscle group in my body, every single time. And now, whenever I think about this exercise too much or talk about it, or for example, lead others through it, what happens is my body will automatically trigger this calming response because I'm thinking about this exercise. And this gives me a very strong sensation of calm that goes through my whole body. So if you have a lot of anxiety or chronic anxiety, I very much suggest using this as a whole body exercise if that's helpful to you, because that's one of my key things if I'm in a situation where I'm anxious, which is most places. If I want to calm down, I don't have to sit here and think, okay, now relax this muscle group and breathe out. And now breathing in, I'm going to tense this muscle group and then breathe out and relax. I don't think any of those things anymore. Now I just go through and do it. And most people can't see anything. Maybe for a split second, I'm making a face while I tense a muscle in my face, or I make a fist for just a second while I'm tensing my hands, but then it goes away again. And I've never had anyone comment on me using this exercise in public, sometimes while talking to other people, and it brings me a lot of calm. So let's talk about how to get it set up for this exercise. The first thing you want to do is sit down somewhere comfortable where your back is supported, but the rest of you is comfortably relaxed. You can do this in a chair, on your bed, sitting against a wall, whatever works for you. But you don't want to have your arms or your legs crossed because it's harder to relax the body part that it's being rested on. And you can rest your hands on your thighs, but some people find it more effective to rest their hands on the seat or on the floor or let them just hang. While you don't need any special equipment for this exercise, it is best if early on you practice it in a calm, quiet place where you're free of distractions, whether that's visual or audio, people talking, things going on around you, what have you, because you want to build this neural pathway with as much calm and the fewest distractions possible, because it will start to help you sooner if you do it that way. Thanks for joining me for this paired muscle relaxation exercise. Remember to start to be sitting or lying down in a way that you can relax all of your body parts, including your hands, without crossing your arms and legs. Make sure you're practicing in a quiet place, and remember to practice this multiple times as the effectiveness improves with practice. We're going to start by directing our attention through our face, down our neck and chest, through our legs, and down to our toes. As I say to clench each body part, take a deep breath, then I'll ask you to hold it, and then you'll release your breath and relax. So with our tension in our feet, we're going to clench our toes in as much as we can, hold the breath, and then breathe out, relaxing as much as we can. Next, we're going to tighten the heel and ankle by pointing our feet, hold the breath, and then breathing out, relax. Now we're going to breathe in and tense the muscles in our calves. Hold the breath. Now breathing out, we're going to relax them as much as we can. Next, we're going to tighten our thighs, pressing them together. Hold the breath. And breathe out, relaxing your thighs. Breathing in, we're going to tighten our buttocks as tight as we can. Hold the breath for a moment. And breathing out, we want to relax those muscles. We're going to move up to our lower back, and we're going to start by arching our back, leaning backwards. Hold that for a moment while holding your breath. And breathe out, relaxing your back. Now we're going to tighten our stomach muscles, our abdomen. Hold the breath, and breathe out, relaxing your abdomen. We're going to move up to our chest, pulling our shoulders together in front of us. We're going to hold the breath, and then relax our shoulders while we breathe out. Now we're going to pull our shoulder blades towards each other. Hold the breath, and then breathe out and relax our shoulders. Next, we're going to move our attention into our arms, so go down our shoulders, into our upper arms, through our elbows, our forearms, through our wrists, and into our hands. Taking a breath, we're going to clench our fists, hold the breath, and breathe out, relaxing your hands. Next, we're going to tense our wrists by pulling our hands inward, hold the breath, and breathe out, relaxing your wrists. And we're going to tense our wrists in the other direction by folding them back. Hold the breath. And relax your wrists while breathing out. Next, we're going to do our arms and forearms by folding them together, kind of like doing a curl. Hold the breath. And then release the breath and relax your arms. Next, we're going to pull our shoulders up towards our ears. So pull them in an upward direction, squeeze together, hold the breath, release the breath, and relax your shoulders. Next we have our neck. Breathing in, we're going to lean our head back, hold the breath, and release the breath and pull our head back up. Then we're going to lean forward, stretching the back of our neck, hold the breath, and release the breath as you straighten your head back out. Next we're going to lean our left ear onto our left shoulder, stretching our neck sideways. Hold the breath, and release the breath and straighten your head. Now we'll do the same thing on the right, so fold our head to the right, hold the breath, and release the breath, and relax your head. Now we're going to turn our neck, so we're going to look over our left shoulder, hold the breath, and release the breath and look forward again. Then we're going to look over our right shoulder, hold that breath, and then look forward while releasing that breath. Now we're going to move our attention up to our jaw. We're going to clench our teeth very gently, just enough to add pressure, not enough to hurt. Hold the breath, and release the breath and relax your jaw. Now pull our attention forward to our lips. We're going to press our lips together, make a line with our lips. Hold the breath, and then relax our lips and let the breath out. Next we're going to move up to our cheekbones and nose, and our eyes. We're going to squint and pull our cheekbones and forehead together. Hold the breath. Relax and let go of that breath. Now we're going to look at our eyebrows. We're going to pull them together in a frown, focusing on that space between our eyebrows. Hold the breath. Let go of the breath and relax your eyebrows. Now we're going to pull our eyebrows up like we're surprised. Hold the breath. And lower our eyebrows and release the breath. And that's it for the paired relaxation exercise. You can sit here and rest for just a moment and pause the video, or you can go on with your day and practice again another time. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can find more information in the link in the description below. Thanks again for stopping by. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others.